Let's get this fella off the hook. Nice little eater cat. Folks, welcome back to Autumn Woods Fishing and Outdoors. We're going to be doing a little bit of river fishing today. We're going to be fishing on bottom. The rig we're going to be using is just a simple bottom rig with a lid and then about a foot leader and a hook on the end of the leader with the swivel. So we'll be fishing for catfish. This is a tidal river that we're in today. It is brackish water. Right now the tide is low. Hang in there with us and let's see if we can get something to bite. All right. Got one on. First one of the day. And it is a little cat. He's a keeper. Good deal. Alright, mister. I don't want to get finned. You definitely got that hook in there good. I have to get my pliers. So if we can get a nice mess of that size or a little bit bigger, I'll be happy. Thank the Lord. We got one nice little blue. Let's put him in the box. Put him on ice today. All right. So right here I'm just fishing with night crawlers on the bottom, like I said, with the bottom rig. When we're fishing right in the mouth of a creek that comes out, so there's kind of a little swirl here, and I like fishing these swirls. So anytime you can find a swirl, or some people might call it an eddy, it's a good place to throw your bait. Yes, sir. Another nice cat. We're getting a bite on this one now as well. He was hitting it. He must have got the bait on this one. Yep, cleaned the hook on that one. Let's get this fella off the hook. Nice little eater cat. Still got my bait. Let's get him in the box. Alright, let's get this one back out there. Now folks, what I'm using today for a leader is I'm using a snail rig, and it's a snail rig just with a brim hook on it. That way we could get on these old shell cracker if they're out here feeding in this mouth, or catfish. Let's see, let's tighten up that line a little bit. That line's slack. That's good. Let's get another piece of bait. Now I'm not using the whole night crawler, folks. I'm just breaking them in thirds. Alright, let's see what we can do with this guy. Now on this back line that I got out, I got a whole brim head out on that one, so alright, we're getting a bite on this rod. Let's see. Hit it still. Got him. Oh yeah, that's a good one there. Yes, sir. Alright, mister, you might as well just calm down a little bit. Yeah. That's a nice blue right there, y'all. Good eater size catfish. Take them all day long. My hook just a little bit. Let's see what we can do with this. Just a little piece of bait here. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that was my foot hitting it or... Tried to stay off of that weed right there. Right, we get... Yeah, we got one on. Alright. There you go. I think he got off, y'all. Sure did. Messed around too much with that one. caught up in this old weed now. Daggone, that was a good fish. That was a good fish. Let's see. Got a real good one on the brim head. I need the net for this one. Oh yeah, that's a good one there. That's a good one there, boys. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fantastic. Whew. Okay. Alright, we got all 3 rods in the boat. We'll put on some sunscreen and we'll get them back out there. Alright, we got another one on. Yeah, nice cat. Nice cat, nice cat. Alright. Alright, mister. Calm down. Alright. That's a good one. Let's get him in the box. Alright, we got a little baby here. Teeny tiny baby. Let's see if we can get him off of this hook without doing any damage to me or to him, because them little spines on these little baby ones are worse than the big ones, let me tell you. So get on back there and grow up, little buddy. Alright, we still got bait. Alright, let's see if we can get another one to bite. So, thanks for watching.